Let's have a seat right there.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So we have James with us from
Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, perfect. And what brings you up?
Lower back pain. I was power paragliding, doing some exercises there, and have had sciatic pain and tightness in my lower back for the last about a year and a half now.
Gotcha. And you started with some standard chiropractic care, and you did that for a few months, right?
Right.
And then you kind of integrated some physical therapy into the routine.
That's correct. Yep.
And did you find those things to be helpful?
Initially, the initial chiropractor was helpful. Like I said earlier, I felt that the lack of getting any feedback data to see if what they were doing was helping was frustrating, but it helped a little.
Okay.
It helped a little.
Okay. And so tell me a little bit about the progression of symptoms as far as your legs are concerned. You had mentioned that it kind of started in one side more than the other. Right?
Yeah, so initially, the day after I was the power paragliding, my right leg, sciatic pain was so bad, I could barely walk. It was very difficult. That lasted for probably 4 days. It finally subsided, and then I just had lower back issues for a while. And now, when I have sciatic pain, it's almost entirely on my left side.
More so on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some of the other things you've been kind of doing on your own to help kind of mitigate the pain? You kind of described a motion or movement that actually a lot of our other patients, they'll find different things to lift off. Yeah.
Yeah, in our kitchen we've got our countertops form a 90-degree angle, and so I'll go there in the mornings or in the afternoons and hoist myself up and just let my lower extremities hang, and sometimes I'll bounce to try to get a jerk in the spine. Sure.
That's a free tip here on social media. So if you got the 90-degree countertop, that could be helpful.
Kitchens are useful.
But I mean, it's in general kind of a similar concept to what we're doing here as far as like decompressing that y-axis. This is kind of takes it a step further. So you've been watching these videos for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And so even before you had this kind of injury, so to speak, you were watching those videos.
Yeah, it seemed relieving. Yeah, even before this whole saga had started.
And now it really makes sense.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched them. It's a good investment of time.
Perfect. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do it to it.
All right.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Good. Well, you're gonna put your head right over the towel here. So for people watching at home, the reason that we elevate the legs is to help flatten out the low back, and then it also just makes the pin placement a little bit easier. Right here is where we're going to have those pins, so it's going to be just above that bone.
Okay.
And below the bottom rib. Okay?
Perfect.
Let's slide you down this way. Let's see here.
I remember these being tight. Yeah, it's getting real. Here we go.
This one in here, big breath in. All the way out.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
I may adjust that one in a second here. I'm going to borrow your hands. Keep your arms loose, but grip my hands.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Amazing.
That's the real deal right there.
Oh.
You probably felt that all over, huh?
Yeah.
Just keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's good. He's still kicking. Okay.
Oh man. I'm not even sure what century it is.
Just keep breathing. Was it concentrated anywhere? Or?
I felt it actually kind of between my shoulder blades, and then a little bit in the lower back, but it was more up here than I expected.
Than you expected,
Yeah, in my neck too.
Okay.
Oh man.
A lot going on there.
Yeah,
I kind of anticipated a lot of movement in that mid-thoracic area.
If you go straight down through, it's right here.
Yep. Oh. So as we kind of unwind everything else, with any subsequent adjusting, you might feel it in some different areas.
Yeah.
Just take a few steps kind of back and forth here. Good.
I feel like my hips move a lot freer now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not as bound up.
Yeah.
I feel like your human built gyroscope is recalibrating.
Yeah.
Like the gravity
It is.
feels like
It
it's
really
coming
is
in a different
a
direction now.
It really is
Yeah.
like a neurological reset.
Wow.
Yeah. I notice you're not maybe quite as tight this time.
Yeah. That's much more comfortable.
Yeah, just gonna go through there. I think we're good. Already popping.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Big breath in. All the way out. Smelt into the table there.
Oh.
That may have been deeper.
Oh.
That felt deeper.
Yeah. Oh man.
And you had that breathing. That was real nice.
Oh.
Good.
I feel like that reaction is more sensitive afterwards. Oh.
Just kind of let you get together yourself here
Yeah.
for a second.
I was telling Philip, it feels like if you haven't had sleep for a long time, and you wake up the morning after a really restful night's sleep, and you're kind of recalibrating, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Ah, I felt it here.
I could feel a lot of separation on that one.
Oh, that was nice.
Perfect. All right, so we have James back, and James made the trip from Kansas City.
Yep.
This is day number 2 for you, and yesterday we did 2 the full spine procedures. And how did you tolerate those?
It was stunning at first, but then the relief was unreal.
Yeah.
The range of motion that I gained for after at least even the first adjustment was gargantuan.
Awesome. That's really good. I know initially it was a bit difficult for you to kind of bend over into flexion,
Yeah.
and you kind of found yourself being able to touch the floor for the first time in a while.
In over a year, yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good little side effect.
Yeah.
Improved mobility, less pain. That's what it's all about. And then last night you had an opportunity to go walk Mall of America and experience Minnesota, right?
Oh yeah.
Twin
Yeah.
Cities. Good. And walking around, that was all well tolerated.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, my range. I could notice the biggest difference in that regard was being able to. So before I would have a lot of stiffness in my hips. This I loosened up. Walking was a lot easier.
Good. And not too much residual soreness, right?
No.
Which is really good. This is entertaining for him, I guess. So. Just here for the spectacle of all of it.
Like I said, I think he's ready to sign up for next time we're in Minneapolis. Ooh,
there we go.
There we go. Click.
I think you're locked and loaded.
I think so.
And I'm gonna just let you find your place there.
Then.
Kind of pull all the tension out of the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Really isolate that low back.
Oh, it gets easier. Oh,
You're doing great.
thank you. I think you're doing a great job too.
So good.
So good. The first time was, oh my gosh. The second was, The third time was like, okay. Ooh,
And we're still getting some good motion
Yeah.
out of the spine there.
Yeah, especially right here, right at the base of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it there in my shoulder blades. Surprisingly though.
And that's kind of where I noticed when we were kind of palpating just before we came in here. Still a little bit of restriction right in there.
Yeah.
Your pelvis and leg length and hip extension was pretty equal from side to side, so that's really encouraging.
Yeah.
So
My lower back feels great.
yeah, we're gonna keep you mobile, keep you functional, keep you loose.
It's everything I wished I was hoping for.
Awesome. So after having we yet to do the last one, but so far it's been a really good experience having you. It's been great working with you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Is this something you'd recommend to other people in a similar situation?
1,000%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
watching the videos, it can seem scary, but when you're in the middle of it afterwards, it's not as bad as it looks, and the relief you get from it is well worth the trip up here and the effort and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Should feel less. You feel more down in there?
Yeah, it's just the iliac crest.
Gotcha. You get those out.
Oh man.
That's good.
That's
you did
great.
It. All four.
It's still kicking.
That's good. I feel like up here at least we got that y-axis pretty well cleared out.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I don't feel quite as much separation there this time.
Yeah. I think we got them all. Yeah.
What's that?
I think we got them all.
Yeah,
At least the major ones.
I
like
love
you're
it.
saying.
I love it. So again, maybe a little residual soreness in there if you're feeling it, the onset of it right now in that iliac crest.
Yeah.
But
Everything else feels phenomenal. If I had to trade a little discomfort in the iliac crest for all the relief in my spine, that's well worth it.
good. Look at
I
that.
haven't been able to do that in
This guy's showing
a year and a
off.
half. Yeah, with initial intake. I mean, when I was here,
Yeah.
and now all the way down there.
Man, full palms all the way to the floor.
Yeah,
I love
I
that.
haven't been able to do that in a long time.
Well, again, I appreciate you coming out and coming up rather and visiting us here in the land of 10,000.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time.